Hi, this is
Hello?
Ashley. I'm calling on behalf of Cancun Special
Hello?
Promotions. Recently, you were a... Hello, can you hear
Who's
me?
calling?
Again, this is Ashley. I'm calling on behalf of Cancun Special Promotions.
Yeah.
Recently, you or a family member participated in a promotional event in which you were offered a 70% discount towards an all-inclusive vacation getaway to a 5-star resort. Well, you've been selected for our offer. Congratulations. Sorry, you're saying something?
All right, yeah, I've just got a bad
I
cold.
just need to ask you a few questions to see if you qualify. Could you repeat that?
So, can you, I don't know, I'm a little distracted. That last thing you said, what was that?
My job is to make sure that you're qualified, and then I'll be transferring you to a vacationist who will give you all of the details on today's offer and address any and all questions that you may have.
Who's calling?
Nowadays, almost all resorts require credit cards. Do you have a credit card that you can use while on the trip?
Yeah.
Is your household income at least $50,000 a year? Again, is your household income at least $50,000 a year?
Yeah.
Great. It looks like you qualify, so congratulations. Now, I'm going to place you on a brief hold to connect you with one of our resort specialists. So please stay on the line for a moment while I connect you. Sorry, would you say that again, please?
So, can you...
let me put you on a brief hold.
I don't know, I'm a little distracted.
Go ahead.
That last thing you said, what was that?
Again, let me put you on a brief hold to connect you with one of our resort specialists, okay?
Hello?
Hello. This is Deborah calling from the Budget Car Rental Program.
Okay.
All my calls are recorded.
Did you...
Can I please speak with Jeffrey?
Did you, one second, I'm just a little shook up. I actually had, like, an alien encounter this morning.
Oh, I love aliens.
You always talk
How'd
about
it look?
people, like weirdos on TV and, the National Enquirer. I actually had an alien experience this morning, and I'm a little bit off my game, so I'll do my best to listen to what you have to say.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Are the news have the news station contacted you yet?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta share this with you because my mind is in just such a weird space, and I need to express myself. Like this morning when I got up, I was going through my normal routine of brushing my teeth and flossing and polishing my sneakers, and all of a sudden there was this big light shining through my window, and I get up really early when it's dark outside, and I'm sitting there polishing my sneakers, and this big super bright light comes through the window, and it was you could almost hear
nice.
in the background, it was like a movie set. I couldn't really see, what was going on, but there was a spaceship outside my window, and I could see there was a window on it, and there were figures in the window, and they were waving to me, and I'm standing there holding my my Jordans in one hand, I'm holding the polish in the other hand, and I'm I wish I would have been prepared, I would have put out some cookies or something for Santa. I think this is how they're going to meet the human race. Am I really a good representative of what the human race is? There's so much pressure on me right now. I want to make a good impression. This could start an intergalactic war, and
Right.
Just bear with me just one more second so I can get this out, and then we'll talk about what you had to call for. And I froze. And I think that ruined it. I think because the light all of a sudden dissipated, and all of a sudden I was looking out at my bird feeder that I keep right outside the window. I have 2 bird feeders that face each other, a lot of birds come, and I like to watch that. And all of a sudden, it was just the bird feeders, and I was like so disappointed. Yeah, super weird morning. I'm like, I don't know. Like, should I call like the FBI? Do you think I should call the FBI or the CIA?
Oh, I would.
Who deals
I
with,
definitely
alien
would.
encounters? Is there like a division, like of FBI, like alien encounters?
I'm not sure, but I will call. I would call everybody I knew.
Investigation and alien encounters.
That is that's phenomenal.
Oh boy,
I love it.
Go ahead. Right. Hello. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on 1 second. Here's the deal. You just caught me in a vocal training exercise mode. I have been training for 6 months to go on to America's Got Talent because I want to be a singer. And I'm looking for, like, unbiased people to listen to me sing and give me their honest and, like, heartfelt opinion. So, like, this could be kind of like The Voice, where you can't see me, but you can hear me and, like, give me, and you don't know me, so you can, like, give me, like, an honest opinion on whether you think my voice is nice or not. Are you cool with that? And
go ahead.
Just hear me, like, sing for, like, 30 seconds, give me your opinion, and then I'm all game to what you need from me. Deal?
All right. Good, man.
Okay, ready or not, here I come. Key. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I wouldn't like to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did.
Wow, man.
All right, I was a little hoarse there, but can you just, like, give me your honest opinion?
Just at the end. You got me vibing over here, man. Just at the end, you kind of messed up. I need a little more feedback than that. Come on. Give me the goods. Do I have the heart? Am I going to win $1 million on America's Got Talent? You got it, man. You got it. Now I need $1 million from you, man, for the website.
That's a little rude.
It's $100 though.
Okay.
How'd you like the website?
I'm glad you think that. So now tell me what it is that I can do for you.
It was about that web design we sent out to you.
Okay, you know what? I have to go gargle some eggs, so I'm going to cut this conversation short, but thanks for...
Kathleen.
Hi, I'm sorry. Would you hold on for a second?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Thanks. Okay, great. Thanks. Just a second. All right. Sorry about that. What can I do?
Not so. Good morning, Miss. I hope that you're well this morning. My name is Patricia, and I'm calling briefly on behalf of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stop you right there. This sounds like it's going to be a very long process, and I am a very, very busy person at the moment.
Well, we just had a brief message.
What does it take me to do?
Just to tell you that we're still focusing our attention towards the 23 seats.
But I have a lot on my plate, okay? After this last election, I have been putting the pedal to the metal, for future campaigns, because this next election, I am doing everything in my power to not have Donald Trump as our president.
Yes, ma'am. And we are doing exactly the same thing. Yes, ma'am, you're right, because we're doing the same thing. It is our goal to regain
I just don't understand how someone can lose the popular vote and still become the next president of the United States.
It's something that we'll never understand because it's all based on the Electoral College.
Shows me how many more people liked me, and wanted me.
Oh, there's tons of them. I talk to them every day, Miss Smith. I talk to them.
Outwardly compares his own daughter, and talks about how much prettier one is than the other.
Yes, ma'am.
How could any woman support a man like that?
Well, they've done it, and I think they'll continue to do it because,
first female president of the U.S. and stood for all women.
Yes, ma'am. I say the same thing. I say exactly the same thing, that you're absolutely correct. And there's no way of getting around it. And that's why we have to take back the House.
Is that something was fixed, Something went...
Yeah, well, a lot of people are under that same, belief that something was fixed. And it probably was.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said it probably was fixed. It probably was fixed.
Right. And that reminds me, have you seen his tweets?
Have I seen who?
Come on. Does the man think before he speaks?
Oh, no, ma'am, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No,
his brain doesn't connect with his mouth. It does not connect with his mouth. And we are focusing towards getting the House. The House.
If you don't want Donald Trump to still be president by 2020, I suggest we speed this up a little bit.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we're asking if you can stand with the Democrats towards getting the House.
Than that.
Huh?
You know what? Like I said, I'm just so busy right now. I'm just not absorbing what you're saying. Can you rephrase that?
I said we're asking if you can stand in support of our efforts to take back the House by coming on board at this time with the gift.
Actually support Trump. I feel like I'm getting that vibe from you.